streaming and it should connect on my channel. Oh, okay, I'm on. I'm waiting for my screen to pop up. Refresh whatever thing you're on for my channel real quick and see if it shows. I'm gonna check on my phone. Look up Mr. Doodlebop live. Are you on it now? What do you mean there's nothing there?
I mean, I can't find anything to where you're on there. It's Mr. Doodlebop, right?
Yes.
It's where you have the doodling on my AirPods.
Yeah.
Doodling listening with pens, the live stream number 1 pudding practice. Yeah, it's all on here.
Apparently I have 2 people on the thing right now. Never mind, not anymore. But Mr. Doodlebop. I see it.
Okay.
I need to change the title real quick. Yeah. I just need to change the title super quickly.
I can hear my voice in here. It's fine.
Here, I'm gonna hang up real quick. Bye. Okay, let's see. Oh, that is annoying typing, I can already tell. I don't really know how the quality is right now. I don't know who the second person is, but anyways. 1 second, I need to figure out if... Okay. While I'm waiting on Emma to come, I'm just gonna finish this video super quickly.
If it was in kind of an image folder, it would be images/images.bmp. If it was in a folder 1 level up, you use .. to go up a level. This is when using relative file paths, which is usually much easier. So also in the image tag you can set things like width. You would do it in the same way. You could do it in pixels. You can do it in percent. If you don't put those properties in, then it just displays the original size of the image.
I don't know why.
So the image tag doesn't actually have a
so you
closing
can hear me in
tag,
the stream.
because if you think about it, we define everything about the image within the tag itself. So if we opened and closed the tag, there's nothing to go inside. So what we do, we can't just leave it like that. So it's a self-closing tag. We just put a / at the end of the tag before, like, essentially closing the opening tag, and that makes it open and close all at once. So if we save that and go back to our web page, we can see that lovely image I just created in Paint. So it's as simple as that to add an image to a web page using the img tag. So I'm going to quickly go over a couple more tags that you would use on a regular basis. If, for example, we had another sentence in this paragraph.
Message.
This is my first web page.
I didn't see it.
I hope you like it.
Okay, well.
Just so you can see what that looks like. as you'd
I'm waiting
expect.
on Emma. I can go ahead
This is
and
my
start
first
making the
webpage, I hope you
HTML
like
stuff.
it. But what if we wanted that second sentence on the next line? Yes, we could use
Okay.
another paragraph tag.
I'm gonna pause this for now until I feel like I need to go back to that, and I'm gonna go ahead and start an HTML thing. Oh, okay, bye. Okay. Trying to. Okay. So, close this a little bit, and then. Okay, so let me go ahead and start this. Guess I'm gonna start with HTML. Wait, nope. Is there any way for me to zoom in? There we go. HTML. Get that started. So, I guess go ahead and put think right that, and then nope. I am a terrible typer, just so you know. So please don't hate me for that. Oh my gosh. And then do body, and then close it. Okay. And then do, why is it all caps? What was I going to start off with? I don't even remember what I was going to start off with this. I think I was just going to do, oh, okay. I want to try to do I want to see if I can make a Hamilton script page in a separate like Chrome browser. So like make the HTML file. Hey Emma, perfect timing. I am making the file to where I can start doing this thing. Um, so remember Emma, yesterday, or it was technically today, earlier. I remember I was trying to show you how to do a couple simple things. And whenever I was showing you on the I remember I was showing you on the um oh my gosh. I was trying to oh my gosh. The browser console, that's what it's called. Yeah. And so where's the nope. Where's there we go. And so it was just simple stuff like right here, and if it'll load. And the console's right here where you type simple stuff like console.log and then hello world. Using a different keyboard than it was yesterday, so it's really weird right now. And then it'll just simply do that, or alert hello world, and then close it like that. And then if I minimize this, or what's that? But there's like, I don't know if I told you yesterday, but this isn't really like the best thing to use if you're trying to like make a actual program, because you can't go back and you can't edit your other stuff. Oh my gosh. Why is it so loud? I need to go do something real quick, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm dead. I have officially died. Anyways, just simple stuff like that. So like it would that would like it showed it alerted right there. But you can't when it comes to writing programs, this isn't very good because you can't necessarily go back and you can't look at and you can't edit these different things unless you're doing it in this sources section, which is why I copied it all down in here. And still, it's not really the best because I mean, can you even run it? I don't even think you can run any program in here. I think what you would do is just copy and paste it all and then or copy it all and paste it in there and then try to run it like that. Anyways, it's not the best. No. Oh my gosh, that was fun. Let's see. Did I miss anything? Okay, I'm sorry that I left again. I'm back. So anyways, that console is just not the best to use. I'm gonna go ahead and close it out for now because I will use it again later. If you were, Emma, if you were to try to, if you like actually got more into it and you wanted to actually try to create programs, I would recommend getting like a software for it. And this is a like more like this is like the most popular one that you can get. It's called VS Code, I think. Virtual Studio Code. Let's see what it says in here. Yeah, Virtual Studio Code. So it's called Virtual Studio Code. It's free to download and free to use. And then you would also want a text editor. So here's the coding software. This is like everything that I've like worked on today and stuff, and like the 3 different files. And then this is the text editor. So this is where I would recommend to go to get to like create your HTML files. And I've already, while I was waiting on you, I went ahead and created like the basic HTML file just to get started. What was supposed to go there? Oh, paragraph. Oh, that's not supposed to be. And then bam. Okay. Oh, and then H1. Oops. So I don't know if you want me to explain this or not. Actually, you can tell me real quick. You can comment real quick if you want me to try to explain it to you. I mean, it's actually pretty simple. It just looks confusing. So H1, and then H1, I typed so terribly. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and take this down one more. And then there's that. There's that. Okay. And there's that. I just wanted to make it look a little bit prettier. Okay, so basically so whenever you're writing code, and so like on the browser console, it's already within the browser, so it's easy to run. But whenever you're writing code in software like this, there's nowhere for it to run or for it to tell you what it would look like. So like there's a run option up here, but it still needs somewhere to go. So usually you'll put it in the browser and create like your own like local browser for that program. And so the HTML is how you do that. That's one of the only ways to actually get it in the browser, for the browser to accept it, is the HTML. So you got to make this file, and literally it just starts off with a tag like this with these 2 symbols, like these 2 arrowheads on the side, and then HTML inside. And then the way you close it, so like, I'm just gonna copy and paste this super quickly. Copy, wait, delete. Okay, so the way you start it is, I'll just retype it to show you. Oh my gosh, like that. And that's how you open it. That's how you open it. It's called like the tag. That's how you open the tag. And then to close the tag, you will put the arrowhead, and then the only thing, it's basically the same, but the only thing different is you have that / and then HTML, and then close it like that. And then, so basically this is the HTML file on its own, and any and everything within this is gonna be what shows up in the actual file. So let me do this. So whenever you're doing this, what it starts off with is you need the head, and what the head is going to be is it's going to be and also these tags, they start and end the same as like I just showed you for the most part, except for a few exceptions. So it's going to be like that, and a lot of times what you want to do to make it more organized, anything like within a tag, you want to indent it just one. So like if there was going to be anything within this head tag, I would indent it one more time, and it would just start writing right here, and it just makes it a little bit more organized. But anything within this head is gonna be what shows up like in the title for the most part. So like basically what you would want to type is title, and you want to open up a title tag. I suck at typing. What did I do? Oh no. And then like that. And then I'll just put sup. And then so I'll just keep it at that so I can show you what it would come out as. So whenever you save it, you'll want to give it a place to go. I already created a folder for the project for this, and whenever you're working on a project, you want to keep everything that you're working on in the same folder. So put it here, and then I'll put index.html, and that's how you identify it as the HTML file. And I already have it as saved as HTML, so like you can save it as a Java file or as a CSS file or C++ or HTML. These are all just coding languages, and so HTML is just what you want to save it as so you can get it in the browser. And so once you save it, I'll go ahead and open a new coding window too. If it'll load. I can't get it to just load. Okay. So, holy crap, it's being slow. Okay, so I'll close this. So whenever you open up Virtual Studio Code, you'll want to click File and then New File. Oh wait, no, you won't. So you'll have your blank workspace right here, and then you'll open up your files like this, and that's not what I want. I want this. Okay, so you'll want to take this and you'll just want to okay, you'll just want to drag it into the workspace and see it opens up, and the index actually has its own little thing. So now you can edit it in here instead of in the text editor. So you can just close the text editor. And now you have all this, and it's the same format except now it just is in the software. And so now I'm going to drag this to my other screen real quick. Whenever you want to, okay, you don't have to if you don't have to download it if you don't want to have anything on your computer right now. If you just want to practice coding and get like some of the basics and like syntax and stuff down, like I was doing, you can use the Chrome browser and just use that console. If you want to start like trying to write games and programs and stuff, which is super fun, even though I've only written the one, you'll almost have to have this to actually write those programs. Abby. Oh my gosh. Okay. What's a penguin? What's an iceberg? Anyways. Oh, so whenever you want to get your there's a couple ways to get your local server on the browser started. One way is that you can open your file and you can double click on it. And if you double click on the thing, what it'll do is it'll load a new browser. And you can see, if I bring the code back over here, the title, so in the head represents a collection. Yeah, so in the head I put title sub. That's what the title of the browser itself is, which is pretty cool. And so there's that. Um Oh my gosh. So I'm gonna go ahead and open. Also, whenever you're programming these in Visual Code, what might help, depending on what you're programming, is if you actually open up your browser console and you have it to the side while you're programming this. So you just have it here. So like if you say console.log anything, so, or I'll show you in a second, it'll pop up in here for console.log and stuff like that. So, okay, so that's like the HTML is created and you have the head and the title and stuff. Next would be the body. So you open up a new tag with body and then see, look, that's another cool thing about having a software like this is that it finishes tags and stuff for you. Okay, so body and shoot. Oh, within bodies, the most common thing you'll see is a paragraph, but also before you even put paragraphs, so I mean paragraphs are just tags that open with P instead of just full out paragraph. You'll want a header. So the way you do that is just open up a tag and it's just H. And the way headers work is, also ignore this for now. The way headers work is it goes H1 through 6. 1 is the biggest font, 6 is the smallest font. I'll just stick with 1. Do that, and then it already closes it for me, which is super cool. I'll put penguin. Yeah, I know how to spell penguin. What's a penguin? Okay, and then if I save it, so I just click Control S to save so I can quickly get that and then move on. Now, it says H1, what's a penguin? If I did it right, if I remembered it right, because I just learned this today, if I refresh this, that it shows up the header on the page. So if I close the console, it's literally just a whole browser dedicated to what's a penguin. So I can do that, and then so the head is basically just all this, and then the body is everything. So everything within the body is going to be what shows up in the browser itself. So maybe I want to open up a paragraph. It would just be P and then just the normal closing with the P inside. Paragraph. What's an iceberg? Did I spell iceberg right? I don't know if I spelled iceberg right. And then to before you refresh your browser to see if the code worked, you always make sure you always try to make sure you save it. Let's see if I can open this side. So if I change something, it'll say 1 unsaved. It tells you that just to make sure that you just make sure it lets you know to save it before you try to run it. So now I have what's an iceberg right there, and it has what's an iceberg as the paragraph. So with that, I could fill this with whatever I wanted, and that's what it was showing the thing. Oh my gosh. Anyway, you know what? Save. Refresh. You happy now? Okay. I'll leave it. Whatever. Okay. So that's basically how it's HTML is actually a lot more simple than coding itself when it comes to just simple stuff like this. It does, if you look at a lot of other programs but made by like really good programmers, it does look really, or it does get really, really complicated, and I don't like the way it looks. Anyways, also within body, you can add drawings. So luckily for you guys, I already made a drawing tonight. It's in the stream folder if I'm right. So, oh no, I deleted it. So what you can do is you can make a new bitmap image. Sucks. What's a penguin? Anyways, you can make a new bitmap image. I'm gonna title it image.bmp just so I can know it's a bitmap thing. And then, yeah, that'd be sad. I mean, there's one other person other than you two, so I'd be careful because I don't know who that is. And if I try to open it, it's not really gonna open anything, or it might open something, but it's not gonna show anything because it's just an empty, um, it's just an empty file. So I'm gonna close it and I'm gonna edit it. I'm gonna edit it and it's gonna take me to this paint thing and I'm just gonna, that's a terrible, terrible, I'm just gonna write it instead of draw it. Why is the T so messed up? It's so hard to draw in this thing. This is creepy at this point. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna save it. And then, so once you have that saved, you can come back into the HTML, and then you can, the, I mean, I was going to draw one for a second, but then I was like, no, I can't because it won't, first it won't work, and then secondly, this is on YouTube, so that wouldn't be good. Anyways, um, the identifier for an image is just img, and then you'll want to source it to something, and so when you source it to something, you'll type src for source equals, and then open up your your quotes, and then you'll have to source the path to it. This is one of the reasons why you want to keep everything in the same file, since it's just source and everything's in the same file now. I can type image.bmp, or in theory I can type image.bmp, do the quotes. This is one of the exceptions when it comes to ending a tag, because whenever you type image, you don't put the opposite little arrow thing. You don't have to end it with, you don't end it like this. You'll just straight up end it like this, and it'll be its own straight tag. And then, if I remember it right, before I end it, if I give it a size, so like width, I'm gonna give it like, I don't know how many pixels to give it. I'm just gonna give it 100 pixels, and then a height of 150. That's gonna look really weird, but I just want to see if this even works to begin with. Okay, let's save it. I don't know if this is gonna work because I haven't tried this yet. Oofa doofa. Okay. So I'm not even gonna give it a size. I'm just gonna see what happens if that works. And then save. And then refresh. Okay, so give me two. I actually don't know then, because if that didn't work, that's literally how I learned it earlier today. So I have to do some recent search. So I have, yes, so you have the image, and then you have source and equals, and then image BMP. Let me make sure if I were to open this image, let me make sure that it actually opens what it's supposed to open. Ow. This isn't loading. Okay, so then maybe I just need to edit it, and then I'm genuinely confused. Okay, maybe that just means I need to edit it and try to redraw it. Maybe I didn't save it. Oh, wait. Okay, so can I copy the path though? That's what I really want to know. I'm gonna open the file and then see if I can copy the path. No, okay. I have another idea as to what I can try. Can I drag it into here? And then maybe if I do it like that, I can link it. So I can copy the path. Yes, I can copy the path this way. Okay. And then I'll get rid of this. And then I'll just paste the path into there like that. It looks really weird, but it works. So I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna refresh. There, oh, that works so much better than I thought it was going to. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's priceless. I love that so much. Ah, that, that, this is gonna be taken this the wrong way, but it's so big. Okay, can I give it a certain size? So width, and then I'm gonna give it 150 pixels for the width, and then for the height, I'm gonna give it just 100 pixels, and then close it like that and save. And then now if I refresh it, it should change size. Did it change size? I can't tell. That's so awesome. Okay, what if I change it to like 500 pixels and 250? Save. Oh, nope, didn't mean to do that. Save. Okay. Refresh. Nope, it didn't change size. So I don't know how it would change the size. I'll have to look that up at some point. Because maybe. Ooh, what if I do times 20? I have no idea if this is gonna work. I've never tried anything like this before. I mean, I've never done anything like this before either. I'm gonna say times 20% and then times 35%. Okay, save it. If that doesn't work, I have one more idea. Nope, okay, that didn't work. Okay, so I'm gonna do 150%, and then I'm also gonna do 125%. Save it. Okay, no, I don't know. Did that change this? Hold on, maybe if I try to make it smaller. 50, or no, I'm gonna put 25%, because it's a pretty big booty. And then I'll put 50% right here. Refresh. Nope, okay, well, I don't know how to change size. I'll try to figure that out, and then I'll show you. But for now, we'll just leave it with the big old booty. And so, that's how you can do stuff like this. Or, say you wanted to enter another paragraph, you just simply open up a new paragraph tag, and then try to type into it. So, Scott's been trapped in the middle of the cat spot don't know how to spell Caribbean. Wait. Is it by Providence? I don't even know if that's even the lyric. Those are like the only two lyrics in the first song that I'm not 100% confident on what it is. By Providence, impoverished. Okay, that's what I thought. So, Providence, impoverished. Wait, forgot. Spot in the Caribbean. Providence, impoverished. Impoverished. In squalor, grow up to be a hero. Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. In squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar. Okay. I'll just leave it at that for now. And then that's a long line. I probably need to just do a little yeet and then a little yeet and then a little yeet. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so if I save it, there should be a paragraph right underneath this one that says, oh, there's booty. Okay, so that's pretty much like this simple way to create a website with just text and a picture, I guess. Also, so that's what I wanted to try, is doing like the lyric thing. I want to try something else. So I want to delete this. Delete this. Okay, so now it's just this paragraph. And then keep that image. And then I'll delete this. And what I want to do now is I want to come over here. Okay, now this, and then paste. Okay, so it's a lot, but if I save it, we should now have a lyric page. So there's that. That's cool. Oh my gosh, this is actually. I didn't even realize that. It looks like the song is titled Booty. And then it ends with. I don't know why I'm so amused. Okay. Now that I did that, what was the next thing I wrote down that I wanted to do? I wanted to try. Oh, I wanted to code the quiz game thing. So, I mean, quizzes aren't fun, but quizzes are like a simple way to just get back into text. So, honestly, okay, I'm gonna save this, and then I'm going to close it. Okay, now, in theory, if I just straight up open the index, so I double clicked index right here, it pulled up a new tab over here, and it pulled up the website. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I double tapped my HTML file and it pulled up the website on its own. So that's how I know that it works. And like I said, I keep everything in the same file. Okay, so I'm gonna make a new file real quick, or a new folder real quick, just super quickly. It's gonna be booty and then .js and then okay, I need to click both of these and then just move them into the folder. And so now they're in their own folder within the folder that I have dedicated to the stream. So with that, I'm going to just open up the website one more time to make sure it works. And it did. Okay. So now I can close it and go back. I'm going to make another folder so I can start the quiz. This is going to be game quiz.js. Okay. So now I need to open up text editor one more time. Also, while I'm making this HTML file, I want you guys to like put in like quiz question samples so I can put them in the code. That way it will be easier to get through it rather than having to think of them in the moment. Okay, close. So I'm just gonna make the HTML file super quickly. Zoom in, and then HTML. Nope. HTML. Okay, I need to zoom in. There we go. I mean, that's really zoomed in, but okay. So I need to make the head. Nope. Bam. Nope. Bam. Bam. And then I need to enter one more time, then enter, enter. And then I need to make body. And then I need to close the body. Oh my gosh, this keyboard. Any question ideas yet? You guys, I feel like you guys are literally crazy enough to think of something funny to use in a quiz game. Oh my gosh, Emma. Okay. I need to save this. And then save as HTML. Save index.html. And then I need this. And save it. Okay. Now I can close this. Yes, I'm gonna exit. Wait, hold on, Abby. Wait, hold on. Why do you... Oh, I think I'm awesome because I can code now. Back off, Emma, because you thought it was cool too. This is lit and you know it. I'm gonna open the software. I mean, those are both viable answers. Or questions. So I'm gonna use those. Because it's gonna be fun. I'm actually genuinely curious to know who that third viewer is though, because depending on who it is depends on whether or not I still have dignity in my soul. Okay. I want to get rid of you. Okay. Now I need to open this. And then I need to try and wasn't trying to open you yet, but I mean it works. Okay, you gotta be so careful when you're dragging it in. Hey, you can't call me out for something I agree on. Oh, it might be Tate. You could ask her. Or you could text her and ask her real quick. It would make sense if it was Tate. Okay, so here's the HTML, and I'm gonna go ahead and give it a title super quickly, and then I'm gonna make it quiz time. Oh, I sounded like a teacher when I said that. Is the third viewer Tate? I was wondering who the third viewer is in the stream, and me and Emma think it might be Tate. Oh, the person, whoever it was, left. Okay, so I have the title in now. I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and drag it over to this browser. Oh, it's blocked for some reason. Oh, it's because I need to launch it through the file. I mean, I don't care who's in it right now. I mean, there's only 2 people I really started it for in the first place. Quiz time. So, you see, we have the empty page now. Here's the code. Oh, yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're back. Oh, that was a weird night. No, that's called out. Okay. Quiz time. Oh, so now whenever I'm doing this, since I have this opened, I'm gonna open a folder super quickly in here. I'm just gonna open the quiz folder thing. So desktop stream. I need to open game quiz. Oh, select folder. I'm done. Okay, so what just happened? Oh, it's because I opened the new folder. Can I open the HTML? Okay. I thought it was going to be empty for a second. So now I need to open a new file. And this is going to be the JavaScript coding file. So I need to make it, I'm just going to title it app.js because that's like the generic thing. And see, there's a difference between saying .html and saying .js, where JS is JavaScript because that's the language that I'm coding in. So this is where we'll put all the coding in for the actual game, because you can see there's a difference between the way that HTML is formatted from the way that I was showing you how to do like the basic coding stuff whenever I was streaming yesterday. So if this will load, it's probably being really laggy for you guys right now, and I'm sorry if it is, because everything is like, okay. So there's a difference between all this and then the actual JavaScript code. Because I mean, HTML is different from JavaScript technically. So, what I actually want to do is, in case I decide to start doing like any like multiplication or adding or subtracting or anything like that, what I want to do is I want to bring in, is there anything in this folder? No. What I want to do is I want to bring in my calculator code super quickly. So if I can find it, it might be in, I mean, I thought it would be in, oh, VS Code 1. Okay. Nope. Okay. Oh, yeah, here we go. No, it's not that. Chrome saved. There we go. Basic calc. And then slowly drag it in. I just didn't feel like typing it all back up, because, you know, who wants to type every single bit of this back up? I mean, it's not even that much. I could have typed it. You know what? I will type it just so I can show you how the if and else statements work. So I just wasted all that time. App.js. Okay. So, also, before we even start typing in this, what I want to show you is what you need to do is you need to link your HTML file to the JavaScript file. So the way you do that is in head, you'll do that, I think. No, wait, hold on. What'd you do? I forgot. I know I wrote it down, and so I need to find it one more time because I know it's one of the source tags. I know it's a source tag. It was a source tag, and I think it might have just been in head, but I forgot which tag it actually was on its own. It may be style. Maybe a style tag. Hold on. I'm gonna see if it's just a style tag super quickly. So style source equals, and then I copy this path right here, and then I paste it in, and then I close it, and then I close off style, and then save it like that. And then if I type in console.log poopy bumhole, if I did it right, which I don't know if I did. Oh, I need to save this file. If I did it right, okay, yeah, if I did it right, and I open up, this is why you want to open up the console, because this is where it'll log the console.log statements. If I did it right and I refresh this after that loads, it should. Okay, it didn't, so that means I didn't source it correctly. So that means I'll copy this just for now. Or no, I won't. I'll delete this. And then I'm gonna check my other. So I'm gonna open one more file super quickly. Is there an open file? Or open folder? No, that's not it. Okay. File. Open folder. Okay, here it is. If I come over here and I do coding, VS Code, and then why is nothing popping up? Oh, I just need to open the folder. I should be able to just go back and forth between the folders. I don't know why it said that. Okay. I'm just gonna give it a second to load. I needed to look at my HTML file for the actual game. So, oh, wait. Script. It was script. Okay. It was script and then source. So, file, open folder. It was script. I knew it was like right on the top of my tongue. That's why I said style, because it was similar. But, it wasn't at the same time. So I'm gonna open this. Give it time to load. While that's loading, I need to fix this. Okay. Okay. Index. App. Okay, there we go. So now I need to do it in body. So the body script, and that's why, because the script is what the script is going to be whatever's in your body, so that's why you got to put it in the body tag. So script source, and then open up this, and then I'm going to go ahead and copy this path, and then paste the path in, and then I'm going to close it like that, and then I'm going to close script altogether like that, and then save it. So now, since we still have this console.login time, and I refresh this, see, it comes back as poopy bumhole right there. And that's one way that you can do it, but you don't want to have this open since you're on a web page. So you can change, instead of doing that, you can do alert, and then I'll just copy this, paste, and then I'll save it, and then refresh, and it alerts right there. And so that's pretty cool. And this alert function is how I was gonna, oh, there's a second other one. There's 4 total. That, okay, I don't know who the other 2 people are, but it's freaking me out. So that alert is what we're gonna use a lot in the rest of the code. So I'm just gonna delete those. And so that's why you gotta source your script and just in your because if you type it just in this without sourcing it in your HTML, this website or this browser on its own, this isn't HTML. So this is just this whole file on its own. I'm so scared. Okay, I don't know why I said that. And so yeah, so it has nothing to do with this. That's why you have to source this this path, the path to it, to the HTML, because if you didn't, the computer or the program itself wouldn't know where to look to get this. So if you source the script to it, whenever you run it, it'll say, okay, here's the path to the app, and then it'll run whatever's in the app. So like when you're making the quiz, so here's how the quiz would work. So you would want to create a, so I'm going to create a variable. Also, Emma, another way to create a variable is typing in var like that. So variable, and I'm going to set a variable of score, and then I'm going to let score equal, I'm going to set it to 0 to start off with, and it'll be like that. And so hopefully if I do that in my body, I don't know if this is going to work because it's just popped in my head, so I'm going to try it. I'm going to open a paragraph, and I'm going to put score and see if it recognizes it as a variable. If it doesn't, then I'll think of another way to do it. But okay, it just straight up says score. Why does that still say poopy bumhole? I don't understand why that still says poopy bumhole. Anyways, I'm gonna set the score to 0. I'm gonna take off this paragraph. I don't know. How can I just straight up say score like that? I don't know why it says poopy bumhole. No, I can't because it'll just say score. Okay. Well, that's weird, and I'll figure that out at some point. But since I have this score variable set and it's set to 0, now I can make functions. So function, or is it function? Yes, it's function. And I'm gonna make function question 1. No, I'm setting a variable of question 1. And the variable question 1, which I'm just going to set as Q1, is going to be whatever question I want to pop up. So the first question was, why did your girlfriend look like my mom? And then bam. And so there's the question. So does that alert it or not? I don't think that alerts it, but I'm going to see real quick. No. So now I'm going to say alert question 1, and then what that should do. Oh wait, no, it's prompt. Okay, so here's a new function that I learned. So now it's function prompt, and then Q1, and then what that should do is if, I forgot how I did this. Let's see. There's variable Q1, where is your from click on? I'm gonna open a new window super quickly. You'll let this load. Okay. File, and then open folder. And this is why this is another thing that makes having everything in one folder easier. Instead of opening every file on its own, you can open a folder that has all the files. So coding, and then VS Code, and then select folder. Let's see, girlfriend look like my mom. So now that the folder is opening, can I set these windows? No, I'm not going to do that. Index. So I need to open the quiz code just to look at how I did. I just need to look at one of the functions and I can retype it all. So it was score. Oh, I need to do that alert. And it was variable Q1, and then if Q1 equals. Oh, the variable is a prompt. That's right. That's how I did it. So variable Q1 equals, and then it's prompt. And I love prompt so much because that's what makes the program interactive. There we go. That's how you do it. And I'm gonna go ahead and alert the alert. Welcome to the quiz. So there's that. And so now, I'm going to go from that and then create an if-else statement. And so if Q1 equals, and then so I'm going to say if Q1 equals no U, so this is going to be the correct answer. So if Q1 equals no U, and then you open up the brackets, and then you write alert correct. Oh wait, no, you don't do the alert thing yet. What you gotta do is if you want to add the points, you do score, and then do plus plus, like that. And that's how you add 1 point to the score. And then you should have an alert statement, and then correct, you get 1 point. And then bam, and then bam, and then like that. And then I need to put quotation quotation marks around this or it's not going to work. And then I need to write the else statement. Else alert false false idiot no points. And then I'm just going to copy and paste that alert statement for every wrong answer. And then you just do that, and then there's question 1 complete. So in total, the way that it started is you set your variable score, you set your score to 0, you started off by alerting welcome to the quiz, then you have your question 1, which is a prompt, why does your girlfriend look like my mom, and then no you, and then correct, you get 1 point, and false, idiot, no points. And then since it's linked to the index, what should happen is it should pop up everything. If this pops up poopy bumhole, I'm gonna be mad. Why is this not loading? Okay. It's refreshing. Okay. Now I gotta see what is. Oh, that's fun, Emma. Hot dogs are always delicious. Now I gotta see what the problem is with the code. Identifier score has already been declared. What do you mean score has already been declared? Yeah, I declared variable score, and then okay, well what happened? Oh, I said let score instead of score. I'm an idiot. It was let is a variable identifier. I'm dumb. Okay, there we go. And then if I save it, now it should work since everything's fine. Which I'm gonna close this, and then welcome to the quiz. It didn't say poopy bumhole. No, you. I need to make a score counter. That's big tough, Abby. Okay, so what happens if I put yes? False, idiot. No points. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so how would I make a score counter? I could come down here. I wonder if I can make an if statement in here. So I can put paragraph score 0 and then close the paragraph. And then no, you, if you get 1 point. I don't know why it doesn't say score 0 over there, but okay. Score, and then variable score. I'm just gonna put 0 for now, and then see what happens. Save, and then do. Oh, I may not have even saved it whenever I tried to. So if I do paragraph, we don't talk about. Wait, that's a video. I wasn't saying that. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then score 0, and then it closes paragraph, and then save, and then refresh. Welcome to the quiz. No, you score 0. Okay, so I have sort of an idea, but okay, so right now I have this paragraph that says score 0, and it says score 0 after the alerts pop up. So maybe I can put okay, so maybe I can put in here. No, I need to put it in here. I need to put paragraph score, and then maybe that'll work. Hopefully that'll work. I don't know for sure. Oh, something's wrong. Unexpected token. Yeah, so that has to be in the HTML side. Okay, I get that now. Okay. So I don't know how to make that like that then. Because now I'm actually kind of thinking. So I can. Because I can't put just the score variable in there and say like that because can't do that either. Score 0. And so that'll just legit say score 0 after. Okay, now what if I do score 1? Save. Why isn't it popping up the... I'm so confused. I don't understand why it's not popping up the questions. Okay, I just won't pop anything up on that page yet until I can figure out how to do it. Okay, next question. So for the next question, it's going to be variable question 2, and then that's going to equal prompt. What was the second question? Why does it make you think it's so cool? Why does it make you so cool? Okay, and then if okay, so then if variable question 2 equals because he is idiot. Alert. Okay, so I'm just gonna alert. I'm gonna alert the same thing here. Copy, paste. Okay, and then I'm gonna alert and do this. Okay, and then before I forget, I need to do score plus plus like that. Apparently there's a bunch of bugs in here and I don't understand why. Oh, that says if Q2. Oh, that just changed everything. Okay, that's because I said a variable Q2. Okay, so save, and then I need to save this one too. And then so that should just be the same thing as question 1, but with question 2's prompt. So refresh. I need to tell what the score is. Why does Mikey think he's so cool? Cool. Because he is idiot. Okay. Okay, so now got that. I don't necessarily know what to do as a point counter. Oh, I can just say, I have an idea. Your score is now, and then put that space, and then plus the score variable, and then say your score is, and then plus, and then plus score variable, and then do the same thing up here. Your score is now, and then do that, and then score, and then do your score is, and then the score variable, and hopefully me having that space at the end of the string itself should make it to where I don't have to make a string with just a space on its own, to where I can just, it'll have that space in between the score and the string. So if I do this, and what this is, if it adds the score, that score variable will come back. Okay, boy. Here, I'll just show you. So if it works, it should tell me what my actual score is. Welcome to the quiz. No, I might have one or two more alerts. Okay, what it should do is, no, your score is now 1, okay. And then, because he is idiot, your score is now 2, see? Now if I were to get it wrong, it would tell me, okay, so say I get the first one right and the second one wrong, no, score is not 1, your score is 1. So it's all basically conditional on whether or not, it's all conditional basically on whether or not you get it right. So maybe I get this one wrong, I just think no, score is 0. Score is now 1. So that's how I guess that's the easiest way you would be able to keep the score counter on the alert thing without having it on the thing. So this whole program is just based off of alerts right now. So I guess now there's a way to, I did the script, and then I did the Hamilton script, and then now I've done the quiz. I can do a couple more questions, except what I want to do is I want to come back here and I want to alert a couple more things. So answer these questions and I'll separate it into a bunch of different alert statements. Alert and then I'll say try for the highest score possible. Okay, yeah, I was probably gonna do the same thing because it is 10. I mean, it's not as late as whenever I went to bed last night, but same. Let's try to get the highest score possible, and then there's that. So now it'll alert those things if I save it, and then I refresh it. Welcome to the quiz. Answer these questions. Try for the highest score possible. No, you. Score is now 1 because he is idiot. Score is now 2. And then you can put a bunch of different questions in. So I could literally just copy and paste a single question. And then if I came down here and then paste and then click enter, I can change a couple little things inside to where I don't have to completely retype the whole thing. So I'm going to say, what is 6 times 7? Or 6 times 6? Shoot, I didn't put the opening quotation. What is 6 times 6? And then if it equals 36, that should be right. 36, correct, you get 1 point. See, just change the first part and then you get to keep it like that, and it's as simple as that. And then so if I were to save it and then refresh it, answers questions, high score, no, you 1 point because he is idiot. 2 points. 36. Score is 2. I figured it would do that. I have to put quotation marks around this. So, because it's a string. I wonder if I could do something super complicated. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to put it toward this only one possible answer. So, save, and then refresh it. No, you, and then because he is idiot. Score is now 2. And then 36. Okay. So what's wrong with it? What is 6 times 6? It's because there's a space right there. Okay. Refresh it. False. Score 0. Score 0. Okay. 36. I don't know why that isn't working. I need to hurry up and finish this, though. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I have one more idea. Okay, I'm gonna finish this question, and I swear I have one more thing that I want to do, and it'll be super quickly to show you, because it just popped in my head, and I think it would be really cool. So if Q1 equals, how about instead of just, oh, string, what if I did a string? So 36, type it in word form, like that, save, and then bam, 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 and then 36, false. Okay, Q3 prompt. What is 6 times 6? Type it in word form. If Q1 equals 36, score plus plus, alert, correct, you get 1 point. Did I not type in 36 right? Save. I want to hurry up and get through this so I can do the one super quick last thing. Okay. 36. So it said false. Okay. Well, what I'll do instead is I'll just do something that's easier. I'll do file. What's the undo thing? Edit. Undo is Control Z and redo is Control Y. Okay. So what I'll do instead is I'll do what is the capital of the United States, and then do bam, and then say if it returns Washington D.C. Okay, that has to work. Everything saved? Yes. Okay. I'm just gonna Washington D.C. Don't know why it doesn't want to work. There's something wrong with the string or with the function. Oh, I see why. I see why. So there's a reason why this isn't working, and I think it's because this needs to be tabbed in. This needs to be backspaced. It may be the format. So, okay. And then this. That looks like it all works. I'm trying to make it the same exact format as the other one, but this one works. Like, I'm just gonna keep it bugged, and I'm gonna keep it bugged, and then I'm gonna put a comment right here to say, oh yeah, if you want to write a comment in your code, which you will want to, but whenever you're coding, you fix the question, it always returns false. Okay. You write comments that aren't part of the code because you activate them with these two things. But anyways, okay. So I'm gonna save it like that, and I'm gonna quickly try to do this one last thing. So this won't take too long, I promise. So I'm gonna open my stream folder, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a bitmap drawing. So I'm gonna say image.bmp, image.bmp, and then I'm going to edit it. Come on, come on, come on. Please load. I'm gonna edit it, and I'm gonna say, I'm gonna make it go. I'm gonna do purple, and then I'm gonna do size this, and then I'm gonna do a brush. I'm gonna do. Oh, this is so bad. Okay, that's terrible, but it does the job partially. So I'm gonna open the code, and then I'm going to open the file, and then I'm gonna drag the I'm gonna drag the image into the code, and the image should load in its own separate thing. Since for some reason it's not loading. Okay, there we go. Now the image should load in just a second and show a big quiz thing, and if it works, then yes, quiz. Okay. So now what I need to do is I need to link the image file into the body. So the way I would do that is the simple image tag. So enter, and then open it, image, and then source it to this path. And they're in the same folder, so the path source is going to work. So, nope, I need to copy the path, and then I need to paste it in. And then that's going to be the source for the image. And that should load this into the screen. Or, you already know what it looks like. So, I wonder if it... Oh, never mind. You know what? You know what? I have an even better idea. This won't take long either, I promise. What I'm going to have it do instead of quiz, since it pops up at the end, I'm going to have it say, I seriously am. This is seriously going to be the last thing. File. Is there a way to... New. Okay. Don't save. Okay. So I'm going to have it say purple, thickness, bam. Okay. I'm going to have it say so bad. Okay. And then I'm going to save it. So now, okay. Yeah, it's a whole new bitmap image. Image.bmp, and then I'm just gonna replace it with the other ones. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go into the stream file or folder, and then the game quiz file, and then save it, and then oh dang, okay. Well, this one I can just delete then. Delete. Come on. Okay. Now, if I go into the code, it should say that it was deleted, or it just doesn't show up anymore. So now I'm gonna open up this folder, and then image, and then I'm gonna drag it, wait till it glows, drop it in, wait just a sec. I'm just gonna wait just a second to make sure that it loads as the right thing. Come on. Okay, finished. So now what I can do is I'm gonna delete this source for the image, and instead I'm gonna copy this path and drop it in to here and save it. And so now if I come over to the quiz, I'm just gonna go ahead and take the whole quiz. So highest score possible. Why does your girlfriend look like my mom? I'm gonna say no, you get score is now 1. Now because he is idiot. Score is now 2. And then Washington DC false score is 2. Finished. Oh, there's a short quiz. That was actually a lot better than the first one I made. And so that whole thing is honestly the exact reason why I said you're gonna, if you want to write programs like this, even the simplest ones, you're gonna have to get software. Like, you're gonna have to get a text editor, you're gonna have to get a coding workspace, and you're gonna have to make sure you know how to write HTML files, but HTML files are super easy to write. So I guess that's just it. And honestly, it I can do more of these if you want, because I have fun with them. I just don't know if you do. But or if you even find them interesting, I'll honestly just call you in a second to ask. Anyways, I'm gonna just comment done whenever I stop talking. That way I know when to end it.